O,
in heaven.
O Father, who art thou in heaven? For I have sinned. They did doth slain me. And then I rose
Are you
to make
recording?
a podcast.
Are you recording? Can
Oh,
I do things
no,
now?
I'm recording.
Okay, cool.
Hey,
Hello, survivors. Don't cut me off. Welcome to Let's Die Revenant, the His versus Hers guide to the Easter apocalypse.
uh, I wasn't gonna cut you off. I didn't know you were gonna start off, so I was gonna say, "Hey, Cody, why don't you start us off?" And then
Every single
you
week, you
cut
tell
me off.
me every single
I
week.
This is my ultimate
Every week.
plan is to just get you to do more and more work on the show, so that eventually it's just all you, and
Do you call Easter
I can
Easter,
I can
Pascha,
retire.
or Resurrection Sunday?
Call it Esther,
Esther?
as for the goddess Esther,
Do you
goddess of
celebrate?
spring,
Do you celebrate the
of
Esther?
whom which her holiday was so uncruelly stolen by the Christians. Me and my pagan gods will burn these cities to the ground and reclaim our stuff. I lost the thread.
You sure did. Do you celebrate?
No, I've
No,
been
you
to an
don't.
Easter church once.
Huh. I am of no religion and I have never done the Easter thing,
I've
but I
hunted.
have generally disliked Easter.
Mm.
Um, because it would fall on my birthday sometimes, and
Oh,
I would be really grumpy about that.
I hunted Easter eggs. Always looking for those fabled ones that's got like a buck in it, or maybe if you're
Oh,
really lucky, like there's always like one that's got like a $5 bill. Oh, you got to get that one
I am
before the cousins get it.
1000% hiding Easter eggs for my dogs this year. Holy heck. It is in
Just
two,
blowing right past that. What
two
are you gonna put in there? Squid,
dog treats. What are you talking about?
chicken, turkey.
Chicken.
Uh,
100%
you
chicken.
think they'd like squid?
I
I
don't
mean,
know. I don't eat squid. Squid is not ethical.
they make dog food out of like lamb, like
Squid
pack
is
a
like
little squid in there.
freaking intelligent. They are so intelligent.
Do you mean octopi?
They are both intelligent.
Is squid as intelligent as an octopi? I don't think so.
Pretty
I think
sure.
octopi is on another level entirely.
Pretty sure. Squid intelligente.
Intelligente. You've spent too
They
much
are
time around me.
slightly less intelligent than octopuses, actually, and
Mm.
cuttlefish.
That is correct. The
However,
octopuses.
some are much more social and display greater social communications.
Because they blink.
Their intelligence is on par with dogs.
Welcome to the Squid Cast. Me and all of my tentacles are wishing you a happy Easter, dear listener. This is Let's Die, the show that we forgot to say the name of at the beginning.
Yeah, did I not say?
No, you said
Let's
hello,
rewind the tape.
survivor. You said hello,
Welcome to Let's
survivors.
Die.
Welcome to the show. My name is Cody, and
I
I'm the
said welcome to
boss.
Let's Die Revenant.
And
Asshole.
also, there's this guy. Hey, folks, I'm
Oh,
this guy.
I didn't introduce us because you were interrupting me. So.
Spring is upon us. Oh, the flowers doth bloom.
Is it actually?
The pollinators doth buzz from one bud to the next, sticking their delicious little bee tongues down into the stamens and just getting all the nectar. And when they do so, they get little bulbs of flower jizz on them that they then distribute to other flowers, and then that's how baby flowers are born. Now you know. So sit your little ones down, play this episode to them, and they'll learn all about the bees and the flowers. When did they become birds and bees? That doesn't make any sense. It should be birds and the flowers, because birds don't fuck bees. Or
I guess that's true. Like, people don't learn about how bees mate. They learn about how flower reproduction, but they don't really ever learn about how bees mate.
I assume they mate similarly to like ant royalty. They have elates and they leave a colony and they meet a king, and then the king dies after mating, and then they found their own hive.
A king?
Yeah, there's got to be a male bee to impregnate the female bee somewhere.
They're never called kings, though.
Whatever. They're called kings with ants. They're eusocial.
They're just with bees.
They're just
also,
like
most bees are not
bees.
eusocial. Only 9% of the over 20,000 bee species in the world are actually eusocial. The other 91% of bees are solitary. Way to forget about the 91%.
Welcome to the bee cast, unless you're a bee, in which case you're solitary and listening to this alone, in which case you need to really get out there in the world.
No,
meet
they're
some
happy.
other bees.
They're fine being alone. They don't need other
carpenter bees, good or bad?
In what context?
I mean, are
they can be annoying if they're getting all up in your house.
Get a wiffle ball bat and just smack them out of the sky.
No, don't do that.
Oh, I got
if it's a male, if they're flying up to you, listeners, if it's a male, if a carpenter bee is coming in your face and you see yellow on his face, you can just grab him out of the sky because he doesn't have a penis, or he doesn't have a stinger. He has a penis.
I love how
he doesn't have a stinger. He has a penis, so he can't sting you. And he'll try and bite, but it's like nothing. It's absolutely nothing.
We cannot encourage the listeners to grab bees out of the air.
I literally just did. If he has a
part
yellow
of a class
face,
action lawsuit.
Why? If he has a yellow face, it's a bee. It's a male.
They destroy my fence, and I want them to stop.
Have you asked nicely?
Yes, with a bat. I know that breaks your heart. It breaks my heart. I don't want to do it.
I'm not going to stop them.
I hate killing things. It's like my one rule. I don't like killing anything. Bugs,
Dude.
I don't even like killing ants if they get in the house. Like, I just don't like doing it. But like at a certain point, the destruction of my property is real, and I need that fence to stay up to keep the zombies at bay.
You know who does like killing?
Hold on. I know the answer to this.
Mm-hmm.
You like to kill my heart. You just
correct, but
more
on theme. More on theme.
More on theme. Okay, all right. Spring. The cycle of rebirth, death and rebirth. Father Winter. I'm losing it. The ramblings of a madman. Quick, somebody write this down and publish it. In the desert, 90 days. Oh, I got it. Jesus, he rose.
Jesus is not a harbinger.
Jesus was a carpenter. Ant B. I literally just said, why did I say carpenter ant? Carpenter bee. Jesus was a carpenter ant.
Because you were just asking about Xylocopa virginica, so I don't know. No, we are specifically talking about the great love story that was then available in multiplane Technicolor. Then 1942. What animated film came out in 1942, Bret?
I think this show's pretty hip, and we wouldn't stoop so low as to cover something so ancient and old.
We're gonna stoop so low.
World War II happened, I think, that year.
Sure did.
The War of 1942 happened, and that led up to World War II.
Think of movies.
Rosie Riveter riveted her first rivet.
Those are not movies.
Oh, you're right, movies. Rosie Riveter is kind of like an old movie. It's a poster, which is basically like a movie if you like squint.
So you told me to take the reins on this episode, right?
Oh, I mean, I did.
I am hitting you. I am queuing you up so well. You were talking about murder. I queued you up to segue into our topic. I mean, our topic is broadly Easter, but we already covered like, do we celebrate or not? So
Bret's hopes and dreams.
We were gonna talk about some Bambi. Movies. Yes.
Deerling the Pokemon.
Spring Deerling.
Yeah, it's a movie. It's called Bambi. We thought it was fitting with springtime. And I think even though it's from the 40s, I think pretty much everybody, if they haven't seen it, they at least know what it... Like, if you say Bambi, you know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
It's about a Pokemon, a deerling,
no.
who's looking for his daddy in the woods. And then his daddy's like, bro, I'm over here. Look at me. I'm all majestic in this meadow. In this sun glade. And then some... Huh? Majestic. Oh, you want me to say it like Batman?
I'm just... No.
Majestic. In the sun glade. And then... he came and he started.
What are you doing here, Zoo Batman?
I'm Zoo Batman.
You're ridiculous.
And talk about Bambi. My parents are dead too, just like Bambi.
Yeah, Batman.
Did his
Zoo
dad,
Batman.
I don't think his dad died.
Hey, who would know? You or me? Zoo Batman. My parents both got killed by that guy in the alley. Shot dead after we saw the movie in the theaters.
Oh, what movie were you seeing, Zoo Batman?
We were seeing Bambi. Bambi dad died. And then did
Zoo Batman had to leave. It was a weird appearance from him. Usually he's on just After Dark Rye.
Mm-hmm.
I turned to get him to leave. All you got to do is just turn around, and then when you turn back, he's gone. Are you okay?
I was just letting you go off. On
I'm
your
sorry. I'm
tangent,
sorry.
and
I'll shut up.
I'm reading about because I don't think his dad.
Yeah, he did
died.
dies. Well, his mom dies.
His mom dies.
His mom gets shot, and then
Bambi, his father, and Faylene, who's the love interest, and the forest animals manage to reach shelter on the riverbank. The following spring, Faylene gives birth to twins under Bambi's watchful eye as the new great prince of the forest.
Wait. Just Bambi fucks?
Bambi fucks.
Bambi fucks.
Bambi.
You remember that episode of Drawn Together where Bambi
No.
led a deer rebellion
Nope.
against the world and armed them all with semi-automatic weapons?
Nope. Sure didn't.
To get back at humanity for hunting deer.
So this has, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of the times when deer give birth to twins, they'll abandon one.
Yeah.
That's sad.
That's
think
pretty
of that.
common in the animal
It's very
kingdom by and
common.
large. I mean, in the animal kingdom, for animals that only typically give birth to one baby at a time,
Mm-hmm.
or not even then. It's really common amongst birds. They feed the strongest one that can get the food is the one that lives typically, and the rest tend to get pushed out of the nest.
Yep.
I mean, you see it with cats, kittens. The runt of the litter, or dogs probably a little less commonly, but the runt of the litter usually doesn't make it.
No, I'm pretty sure Remus's was the runt, and Remus's mom wanted nothing to do with it.
It happens. They
had
choose to focus
bottle
their
feed him.
they choose to focus their energy, because it's all about energy conservation. They're choosing to raise the stronger young that have more of a chance to survive. I'm glad Remus is with us. He's a
And then
joy.
there's some rodents that are freaking savage. So I volunteered at a wildlife center. I was just there earlier today, and we have a bunch of mice. And we had some babies, and they ate them.
Yeah, they'll do that. So,
And we don't know if it's the mom that ate them, or we don't, because that's one thing. If they try and move the babies around and the babies are still under threat by anything, the mom will just eat them to
reclaim that energy and live to see another day.
It happened last year with flying squirrels.
We used to keep bunnies for a brief time, and they did it was horrific. Never keep bunnies.
They are savage.
They will just first of all, poop machines. The gut train never stops moving. They are always eating and pooping, and it's just the way that their little bodies are designed. They can't help it. They can be, come to find out, they can be litter trained, which is surprising to me, but they will eat their young, and you can walk out, go to their enclosure and to feed them, and just walk into a horror show. It is no fun. Have you ever caught a bunny?
Yes.
I've caught a bunny. They're cute.
They're pretty cute. We take care of them at the wildlife center. We have one that's super tame. I can pet him and hold him and everything because someone had caught him and then raised him.
Aww.
And we just still have him. Very cute.
I've caught one before, and I tried to give it lettuce and stuff just to give it a snack before letting it go. Never ate. Probably didn't make it. I do have a
no, you don't. You just
groundhog.
You just let him go.
Well, show the neighbor kids. Hey, look, here's a little baby bunny. See it? Cool. Let's let it go. I do have a groundhog living in my backyard currently. My dog is not a very good guard dog. That groundhog's been living there for probably over a decade. I don't even know if they can live that long.
I don't think so.
I kid you not. Before I've been in this house a long time. That groundhog has always been down there. Maybe it's its offspring.
It's probably offspring. They live for about 3 years.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
There has been a giant groundhog back there every single year I've ever lived at this house for, I mean, easily over 10 years.
I mean,
I've seen babies before.
I just Googled oldest groundhog alive. It says at
almost like it's
137 years old,
What?
Punxsutawney Phil has the secret to living forever.
Okay, so yeah, my groundhog might have that one beat.
No, this
Yeah. You should see this fat fuck.
Punxsutawney Phil is not 135.
According to them, it's an immortal jellyfish. It just
They
recedes into
will-
its hole, enters this dormant state, and then comes back.
No.
Bambi is a deer.
Yeah, what did you like? Where does this rate on movies for you? Like
Low.
low?
I mean,
What?
I remember. I know I've seen it. Can I tell you exactly what happened? Clearly not, because I thought the dad died too.
No.
It's not a movie
Well,
I think about.
I
often.
guess it does because it says the following spring Bambi becomes the new great prince of the forest. They don't ever say why.
They don't.
like,
They don't
how
say
the
king. They don't say king of the forest. They say prince. So dad can still be alive.
dad is called the great prince of the forest.
Then who's the king?
There is no king.
It's right. You're looking at him, right here.
Oh, bow, 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 bow.
Have you ever gone hunting?
Not for deer. I've gone hunting ground squirrels.
Oh, really?
We had my grandparents own a ranch, and my papa took me to the barn. Sorry, I just hit the
Smack the shit out of
my papa took me.
let the rage consume you.
My papa took me out to the barn because there were a bunch of ground squirrels that were living in the horse pasture, and they were digging all these holes, and the holes that they were digging, like the horses could possibly
wait.
like break their foot in.
I see. By ground squirrels, do you mean
So-
chipmunks? I think we have
Nope,
different
there
names for
are-
them.
No, there are ground squirrels in Oregon.
Do you mean prairie dogs?
Mm,
Do you mean moles?
maybe they're considered prairie dogs.
I don't think you have prairie dogs in Pennsylvania.
It's not Pennsylvania, it's Oregon.
Oh, Oregon? You might have prairie dogs. They might
I
be
was
prairie dogs.
from Oregon.
Or meerkats.
Ground squirrels are members of the squirrel family, blah, blah, blah. The term is most often used for the medium-sized ground squirrels, as the larger ones are more commonly known as marmots or prairie dogs. So no, I am referring to ground squirrels.
Or prairie dogs, the big ones.
No, the larger ones are commonly known as marmots
you-
or prairie dogs,
did
while
you
the
eat them?
smaller ones are known as chipmunks.
Did you put them in a stew?
No. I think I only got one. I think I only shot one. But my papa, they'd go out, like they'd turn the horses out to the bigger field, and then we would shoot the prairie dogs and then bury the holes.
that's
Because we
sad.
didn't want the horses to
I mean, I understand the see a need, feel a need, I guess. It's just so sad. I grew up hunting. My dad taught me mostly deer, sometimes turkey, or I went squirrel hunting a couple times. Never killed a squirrel. Shot it plenty. I killed it. My first kill was a turkey. I think the statute of limitations is up on this, but we were actually deer hunting, and we were, walking silently through the woods, and just a gaggle of turkey just came out of nowhere, like a flood of turkeys, just all the way like past us. And my dad was like, bang, 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 like just unloading, and he missed. He didn't get a single one. They were right in front of us. He missed everyone, but I led a turkey and shot it and killed it. Unfortunately, I was young and I didn't know you're supposed to aim for the head, because I explodicated that poor bird. I feel bad. Yeah, I shot it right in the meat. There wasn't much to eat of it.
I mean,
This
then they
episode
don't.
sucks. This sucks, man.
Well,
This is
Bambi
really
was
bumming me
depressing
out.
as hell. And then
Right.
you have pieces of crap like the eagle, the bald eagle that I had to hold today while he got a shot. He's very good at his shot. Very good. Very happy. And then we tried to give him medicine, and he just blit.
What does blat mean?
Just spit up all of his medicine.
Oh, how big of a bald eagle are we talking?
Uh,
Like full grown?
yeah, he pretty big.
Holy shit, that would be so scared. I don't know how you
Well,
do it.
so I was fine. Like, so the supervisor goes into the crate and she like gets a towel around him, gets a towel around his head, and then she grabs his feet and then she pins him to herself, and then I just reach around, like reach,
You can do a
grab,
reach around.
grab a talon, grab a foot, and excuse me, reach around, grab the
Your
other
excuse.
foot. Thank you. And then hold it really, really tight to me, because if they try and open their wings, they could like push themselves away and
Yeah,
I could lose my grip. The other thing is you have to make sure that you don't, if you're holding it, you need to hold it kind of away from the other person, because if their talons get, first of all, yeah, also their beak, but if their talons like clench onto the other person,
Oh yeah, that'd hurt.
so
Um,
I don't think it would hurt. I think it would, well, it would hurt,
I think it would
but
hurt.
it would shred.
Yeah,
Like,
no, it would
that is
hurt.
going through things.
And it would hurt. Your road to
So,
recovery would hurt. Eagles are cool.
mhm.
Like just seeing one in like a zoo, or if you're lucky enough to see one in the wild, they're just like some of the most awe-inspiring things. You're like, holy shit, that's a big ass bird.
So big.
I
There
can't
was one.
imagine. I can't imagine like someone like, okay, now you hold the bird, you hold the eagle, and I'd be like, fuck that.
Oh, I love it.
Somebody else. Cody,
No, I was
Cody, you're in.
I got it.
I'll pet the turtle. You go deal with
Yep.
the giant dinosaur, please.
Yep. So I held him, and then there was a point when, because I already had him, and I was like, "Do you want to clean his cage while you're at it?" And she was like, "Okay, cool. Let me like," because he's a messy piece of shit. And so she
The
cleaned
symbol of our nation.
his piece of shit.
You will not talk about him that way.
So
What's his
fucking messy.
name?
Oh, he did. They don't have names if they're rehab birds.
Oh,
He's probably
okay. Like
90
A173.
He would be probably like 8723. So it's like the number of the animal and then 2023. So
Aiken Sven.
so yeah, if we don't name them unless they, well, I guess sometimes we do name rehab animals if they're there long enough. We had two possums named Jim and Pam.
Cute.
But very cute.
That show, cute names.
No, and so I like moved him away, and there was a moment when he like turned and looked at me, and then he like quickly was like just turned his head like almost all the way around, and I was like,
the fuck you doing? Is what he
don't come
said.
at me, my dude.
Gave you the side eye. Well, no, he gave you
did.
the binocular vision eye.
Well, he had been staring at me the whole time, like he can see me. But
Well, if
he
you
just
hold
like had a
still,
moment when he was like,
they
he
can
was, like,
only
looking
see
at me,
movement.
and then he was like, I was like, shit, don't
They can
come at
only
me.
see movement, Cody. Like, so you should have held still.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like a Tyrannosaurus Rex.
No.
Their vision is trained on movement.
No.
I make a joke, but I just want to point out that that's fake. Like Dr. Grant and those kids should be dead. That T-Rex would have devoured them entirely because they have excellent vision, binocular even. Don't hold still. Run.
So I did want to mention the other.
Let's talk about a happy movie. A happier movie.
Never mind.
Never mind. Oh, were you gonna talk? I thought you were gonna talk about Fox and the Hound.
I am. It's not happier.
I thought it was happy because the baby puppy fox falls in love with the baby puppy, and then they play on a waterfall.
They don't play. No.
And then there's like a log, and then they're like, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" And the puppy's like, "I want to be a hound." And then the fox is like, I want to be a foxy fox. And then they lived happily ever after, and nothing bad happened to anybody. I wish there was more movies that there was just no stakes whatsoever.
There are stakes in this movie for sure.
I said I wish there were more. Like Surf's Up. It's a movie about fucking surfing penguins, and that's it. There's no bad guy. There's no like secret evil plot. Like the one guy's a jerk, and that's it. But he's like not a bad guy. Like he's not sabotaging anybody in the surf competition. Are you Googling Surf's Up?
No, I'm saying
The Shia LaBeouf penguin movie.
Disney movie with no stakes.
It's definitely Surf's Up.
Disney movies that don't have a villain.
I want to watch Surf's Up now.
The biggest villain in Mary Poppins is unhealthy family expectation.
Oh boy.
Animal exploitation is the true villain of Dumbo. No, so Fox and the Hound, my favorite Disney movie. Basically about Brett didn't remember this.
I've seen
A
these movies when I
fox,
was a small child, about approximately 50 years ago.
a fox mama is running away from a hunter. She has her baby in her mouth, holding him by his little scruffy scruff, and she hides him away in a thicket and then runs over the hill, and you just hear a and mama never comes back. But this cute little old farm lady, I'm assuming she's a widow, she finds the baby fox, she raises it. Little fox's name is Todd. And then the hunter guy who lives next door, grumpy ass hunter guy, has an older dog. Gosh, I can't remember.
Trying to think of the name of the dog.
Chief.
I've seen a fox.
It's Chief. So Chief is the older dog, and then he gets a new dog named Copper. Copper's the hound puppy. And Todd and Copper meet, and they vow to be best friends forever. They don't realize that they're not meant to be friends. But they both grow up, and one of the days, Todd comes to try to play with Copper, and Copper's like, I can't do this anymore. Like, I hunt foxes. Like, we can't be friends. And Todd's like, oh, come on, let's be friends. And then Chief finds them playing. Chief chases Todd. Chief ends up getting hurt because he gets hit by a train. And the hunter vows.
Why do you like this movie?
I fucking love this movie. The hunter comes to the woman's house and is like, I'm gonna kill your fox. If he ever leaves the house again, I'm gonna kill that fox. And so she takes him out into the woods and leaves him, which is not what you should do if you have raised an animal to basically adulthood. He not gonna survive. So he ends up meeting other animals, kind of trying to learn how to be a fox. And then one day, the hunter finds him with Copper, and they chase him. And Copper and Todd end up getting into it, but they run into a bear, and then the bear is like about to kill Copper, and Todd could keep running. Like, he's got a mate now. And he's got a life, and he could just run away, but he doesn't. He turns back around, bites the crap out of the bear, ends up getting the bear off of Copper. And then the bear dies. They both fall into a waterfall. And then Todd,
just being a bear.
Todd, bedraggled, is like coming out of the water. He's like super tired because he just fell off of a waterfall and was fighting with a bear. And the hunter pulls his gun on him and is like about to shoot him. And Copper, the hound dog, stands in between the hunter and the gun, or the hunter's gun and the fox, and just has like a really like whines. And then the hunter's like, okay, let's go home. And then they leave each other alone.
Wow.
But it's such a good movie about like friendship and how.
Can I just real quick? I won't tell you the entire plot of this movie, but a movie that reminds me of that I loved as a kid that I now fucking hate, and I'll never watch it again.
Okay.
Milo and Otis. Are you familiar?
Oh, I'm familiar. That is a big old yikes for me.
Yeah. Well, as a child, you don't know.
Yeah, it's true.
Right. It's just a cute movie about a little kitten and a little puppy.
Little pug.
A very sort of low stakes movie. Oh boy, reading up on the horrors that were inflicted upon those animals. Yeah, people should be in fucking jail for that monstrosity.
Yeah.
But I think we have a couple of test subjects waiting in the wings.
Oh, it's true. We should probably get to them. I was just talking about my favorite movie and just rambling on because I freaking love that movie and it makes me cry.
I don't think you were rambling. I think it fits the theme of Bambi and loss and spring and
Easter and what could we possibly have in store for our
you know what else that reminds me of? So there was this what is it with children's movies from when we were children and killing like moms and parents? Like there was like Littlefoot's mom was killed by a sharp tooth, and then he's got to be raised by his grandparent. It's like now I'm starting to see like a thread here that I don't appreciate.
Disney movies, you cannot have like parents in a
I
Disney movie. You
loved-
can't have both of your parents in a Disney
I loved All Dogs Go to Heaven, but in retrospect, oh my God, those are all dead dogs. Why am I watching this?
Disney movies with both parents.
Oh, you know what? Before we move on, I do want to show, so I Googled movies with no stakes. Can I read to you a short list of some of the
Yeah,
ones that
because
came up?
I couldn't figure it out. I couldn't figure it out.
Black Panther,
What?
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, 007, No Time to Die. What's that movie, that Pixar movie with the feelings and emotions and stuff?
Oh yeah, Inside Out.
Inside Out.
Which I've not seen.
I would argue that there are potentially serious stakes in that movie, because like a kid runs away and stuff. But Slumberland,
Never don't know what that is.
the FX series Archer,
That's probably true.
Spider-Man: No Way Home. Bring It On, probably the only thing on this list that should be there because it's just about cheerleading competitions. And one more quick one for you here. Let me go to it because Scream.
No.
Scream.
No.
Scream shows up twice.
No. There are people being killed.
Murdered relentlessly. But no stakes. No stakes. They're just, whatever.
No.
It's fine. But we do have some test subjects waiting in the wings here. We'll get to them momentarily. And there's no shot that spring or Easter or bunnies or eggs or foxes or hounds or deer or any sort. I mean, maybe some of that stuff will happen, but probably not. But we don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
Oh, no.
And you'll hear that right after the words from these messages.
Beep, boop.
Hey, you looking for a horror movie comedy podcast with a twist? Well, this is Kim and Kat Stay Alive. Maybe? So each week, one of us picks a horror movie and tells it to the other, breaking it down and at key points, giving the other a chance to say what they would do to stay alive. And I was like, what? We solemnly swear to rarely get the names of characters right. Principal, Princess Wilkins. No, he's Princess Wilkins now, I'm sorry. And to periodically serenade you. It's like My Favorite Murder and How Did This Get Made had a kid. A weird, spooky kid who laughs inappropriately. No, I hate when people crawl on the ceiling. Well, they're bananas. It's Kim and Kat Stay Alive. Maybe? Download wherever you listen to podcasts. Follow us on social media at KKSam Podcast. Bye! What ghosted me? I'm done.
Subject testing acquired. Oh, I mean testing subject. Sorry, it's been a weird day.
Oh, Cody.
What?
Come here.
Okay.
You see that?
Yeah.
That note right there on the ground?
Did
Pick it
you
up.
Did you lose another Nick?
Look.
Did you lose another one?
Not me. I know. I refuse to take. I refuse to take. What you call it? Help me. What's the word I'm looking for?
Bribes? Threats?
Well, I
I
absolutely.
don't even know what you're saying. I don't even know.
Starts with R. Respond. It's my response to take response.
To be responsive. Got it. Okay. So
Right.
Let me look at this note.
Okay. What's it say?
I don't know.
What do you mean? Cody, did you forget your glasses in your other lab
I
coat?
did. I forgot my glasses. You know this. Can you please read it for me?
Yeah, I got it.
I'm scared.
Let me grab this.
Thanks.
Oh, it says, yo, what up? It's Nick, bro. I got out of the tube, met up with the other Nicks. Later, peace. P.S. Don't forget the arts. That's what it says.
Yeah, don't forget the arts. Always include an A in STEM.
So there's a growing, that's STEAM. So there's a growing
What I said.
rebellion of Nicks in the walls. We're gonna have to take care of this at some point.
It is your responsibility, my
I
dude.
have an idea.
Yeah.
I have an idea. What
Yeah.
if we hired a security guard?
We don't have the money for that.
Hear me out. What
You
if we
spent
didn't
it.
have? What if we didn't have to pay them?
You spent it on Fritos.
It's, no, I absolutely did not spend it on Fritos. Okay.
Okay, what are we not paying them then? Why are they doing it?
What if we hear me out on this?
Mm.
Cloned a Nick to be the security guard. Security Nick. And before you say anything, just know that I already did it. And we'll meet. He's still cooking in the tube. He'll be back. I'm sure he'll have a full security detail rundown for us next.
Yeah,
time.
and then you know what's gonna freaking happen? He's gonna escape. He's gonna join the Knicks, and then they will have a security guard.
I can't. No, that's
No?
because he's going to be on our side. He's going to
You
be
said
one
this
of
would never
us.
happen. You said this.
He
would never
said this is going to
happen.
be one. You know what you said would never happen? You said that Klayshen would never find out our specs again. And what's this text message on my phone?
It's you not putting up the security firewall the way that I told you to.
Right, exactly. Because I don't understand how technology works. Why did you send this to me?
You have no responsibility.
You've been letting Cisco out to work on our systems, haven't you?
I need help.
Oh, gosh.
You're
Well,
not doing the system stuff. I need help. That's why I
I'm good. I'm the one making all the clones. You know how hard it is to clone somebody?
Can we switch? Because I'm the entomologist. I can do the cloning,
Oh,
and then you
God.
can do
We'll
the tech stuff. You're the IT guy. Why did we make you the clone person and me the IT person?
I know exactly why, because you said you didn't want to deal with people.
clones aren't people.
Whoa!
I said it.
Wow, I'm. You know what? I can't wait to bring this up with HR Nick.
Yeah, you made one of those too.
Yes, I sure did. He's
That's
upstairs filing our paperwork
We're gonna
as we speak, and he's
working
gonna
for
file
Nick's.
this complaint immediately. But we need to do. We need to just agree to be attractive and disagree.
We have an experiment that we have set up.
We have one. We have a new one. Yeah. So I kidnapped my mom.
What?
And well, I mean, I asked her. I said, "Hey, mom, if you love me, will you get into the tube?" And she said, "Oh, baby, I love you so much." I don't
Okay,
know why
that's
she
not-
sounded like Mario, but she
That's
does.
not kidnapping then.
That's her
so
normal
don't freak
voice.
me out.
Well, I didn't tell her what I was doing, and then I shot her into the testing zone.
I mean, but she consented, so there's consent in there somewhere.
It's not consent if you don't know what you're agreeing to.
If you love the person,
If you love the person, let them do whatever they want.
we can make sure that she consents when we get back in there. So what? So okay.
Okay.
So she's in there. She's already
She's
in there.
She is super in there.
Then why are we not watching? Why are we not? Who's watching her? Did you get another Nick to start watching her?
Look, I had to get a
Oh
Nick
my
for. There's a Nick for the control
God.
room, and he's the one monitoring the cameras.
Okay, let's go check out. What's she doing? What's going on?
Okay, let's walk over there real quick.
Why do we walk so slow?
Mom, you wake up in the middle of a small crater where your test tube had shattered into a billion pieces, unusable pieces, I should mention, and you can't help but look all around you and notice that you're in just the most gorgeous of springtime fields. Flowers and tall grass are blooming. There are trees all around, and you're just in the most. It's like a Bob Ross painting type forest. It's idyllic. First of all, how are you feeling after your ordeal?
I'm a little bit woozy.
Yeah, that's understandable.
It feels like I'm like disoriented, like I'm fuzzy and I'm just waking up. It's kind of bright, so my eyes are kind of closed.
Why don't you, Codey, give us a roll for mom real quick?
Three.
Mom, you don't hear this, but roughly 100 yards away,
Yards or meters? Wait, yards or meters?
100 yard meters, 100
No.
yards converted into meters. That distance.
Okay.
There's a hunter. You don't know this, obviously. Like I said, you're downwind, upwind. You're whichever wind where you can't smell them. If you could smell really well,
You're downwind.
Be
and it's nine-
upwind.
far
Yeah,
wind.
sorry.
If I'm downwind,
Mom's correct.
no, you're right. I'm downwind. He can't. He's above me.
Yeah.
Okay. What do
You're
I?
91.44 meters away.
Fantastic. You don't see the hunter, but he is heading. He doesn't see you either, but he's walking very slowly, very silently in your direction, Mom. What would you like to do now that you're starting to shake off the grogginess?
Assess my surrounding.
Among us.
Assess. Look around. See
You
if I'm
see-
in danger.
You see exactly what I already told you about. You see the grass,
Yeah.
you see the flowers, you see the trees.
Exactly.
You don't see the hunter.
Okay, but I'm still looking. I'm trying to see where I'm at. If am I in a valley? I'm in the mountains.
You appear to
next
be
step
in a
would be
forest.
this-
You wouldn't know
Chicken-
this. You wouldn't
I'm
know
not in a
this.
forest.
You're in a forest.
How can I be in a meadow and then be in a forest?
You're surrounded by trees and stuff too. What do you? What is
But,
hard?
like, how far away are
Oh
the-
my God! That
like,
many
how big is the meadow?
meters.
I mean, okay,
Meters?
so
Hey everybody, welcome to my mom.
But like I mean,
Yeah.
don't even, because you're the one not being specific.
It's
Okay,
a
so-
forest. What do you want from me? Do you?
okay, so then
okay,
I've got to.
hold on.
Okay,
So
you asked
about
me a question,
about
let me say.
100,000 years ago, it was a barren wasteland, and then over time and evolutionary pressures from plants and animals and bacteria and viruses and things like that, and the topographical weather of the region, a forest has sprouted up in this place. Trees
Hey,
are made
put
of
your
bark,
brakes on.
and they have roots that go
Stop
through the
it.
ground in the soil. Things
Stop.
die
Slow
and get
it down.
recycled into the grass, and then the grass, the
Brett,
lions become the gazelles, and the gazelles become the dirt, and then the
Brett.
dirt becomes the lion. It's the
Brett.
circle of life.
Brett Michael, zip it.
And it
Oh, I got your last
so
middle name, my dude.
Brett Michael.
Hey, can I finish singing real quick, Mom?
No.
No, I'm gonna
It's
tell you.
the circle,
This is I deal with this every
the
time.
circle of life.
He gets on these tangents and then he just like keeps going, you know?
Yeah, it's in his brain and it has to come out of his mouth.
Yeah, I get it.
Then flush it.
Well, he muted himself. So what did you want to say now? So I think what he was trying to say is that it's a forest
Surrounded by tree. Wait, I'm
it's
in
a meadow that is inside of a forest.
So then the
So
hunter's
there's-
in the forest.
The hunter's in the forest because he's
And I can't
hunting.
see him.
Mhm.
So I'm going to look around and I'm going to assess my situation, make sure I'm safe, one.
Mhm.
And then two, I'm going to start looking for shelter and food and stuff like that.
Okay. Well, maybe he can. Okay, we know where we are now. She wants to look for shelter and food.
You can't help but feel like, boy, those grass and flowers look real delicious. As far as shelter goes, nothing sticks out to you here. You would have to walk around.
Go
see
in
if
the
you can find anything.
forest.
Maybe, potentially, yeah. But yeah, like like I said, the grass, the plants, ground foliage, all looks delicious to you for some reason.
Well, then I guess I'll eat it because they look delicious. They probably smells delicious. They probably taste delicious.
Cody, give me a roll.
19.
Oh,
Mom,
that's good luck.
you take a big ol' chomp chomp of a nearby plant, and it is the most juiciest, most tender roughage you've ever put down your gullet, and it's very satisfying. Cody, can you give me a prize card, please, for Mom?
Okay.
We are just drinking
Pick a pattern, Mom.
the one with the green plant in a box. Yeah.
You find medicine that can cure cancer and other things too.
Nice.
Other things too is so vague. Like that is so unhelpful. I just need you to know that. All right,
That
Mom.
means
You
that
don't
means
know.
diarrhea.
Okay,
to a
Mom.
sore,
Ma.
damn.
Oh, I thought you meant like just other objects. All right, Mom. So while you're like munching.
Oh no, the medicine can cure cancer and
Right.
other
Right, Mom.
It's a curative.
Mom got it. I didn't. So Mom, while you're munching, filling your belly elly, you
I'm getting strong.
you come across a satchel that is filled with some mysterious looking drugs in it. You don't know immediately that, like, why would you know immediately that it cures cancer and other ailments? You just would not know that off the top of your dome. Unless, roll for knowledge, medicine, nature medicine.
She does not know. She got a 1.
Know. Yeah, she don't know nothing. Cody, give me a death card.
Because she rolled a 1?
Yeah, I'm afraid
I
so.
shouldn't have said what it was.
Yeah, you can't cheat.
The Trapper.
Oh, no. Mom, you don't know this, but the hunter is not just any hunter. It's the Trapper of Dead by Daylight fame. He's got his scary mask. He's got a machete. He's got his overalls, and he's got a whole mess of bear traps.
What-
that he's
You know
setting
what
up
I
for.
say? I'm just gonna take all those drugs and just whatever happens.
What? You can't.
Well, you know what? You might as well go. If you're gonna go, you might as well go.
But you don't know that. I literally said you don't know that there's a hunter. You don't know that the Trapper is coming.
know if you tell me stuff.
Shortest episode ever.
I'm not very good at this. Sorry, son. I'll try better. I don't know. Okay, tell me what to do next.
No,
you
you took the medicine. Here, I'm gonna roll.
I take the
no.
You got a 3.
I take the medicine. Well, I don't know it's
No,
medicine.
hold
but
on. Don't do the medicine thing. Oh my god.
You said I found a satchel.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like the 3. Like we're not. Mom
Yeah.
took the medicine,
Okay.
which was very specific. It's not going to harm her. It's a cure for cancer and other things.
Yep.
But I don't know.
I'm gonna roll this dice.
What did you think? You were like, when you
All
go,
right.
you go.
That's a great roll. Mom, you start to feel tingly very quickly. And then you start to like feel like your body is like morphing almost. Like you're either extremely high or something is happening to you, or possibly both. But in reality, if you were an outsider viewing it, you would notice that you're transforming from a deer back to a human.
Wow.
Yeah, you were a deer the whole time. Way to fuck it up.
No wonder I love meadows and grass.
Yeah. Unfortunately for you, the Trapper loves humans.
Why it's an unfortunate if I'm a deer?
Because you transformed from a deer to a human because you took the cure.
You just said it. I thought you just said I transferred from a human to a deer.
I absolutely did not say that.
No, you were a deer, and now you're a human.
Thank
Okay,
you.
I'm
for
a
the backup.
human.
The Trapper hears you in mid-transformation, and now he's starting to come your way.
Okay,
Cody, give me a roll.
Cody, better be good. Just lie.
Don't lie, Cody.
18.
18. Ooh,
That's good, right?
Yeah, that's good. Mom, you see him starting to walk through the clearing.
Can I kill him?
Absolutely not. That is not how this works.
Sorry.
You have no weapons.
Why is that not how this works? Why can't she kill him?
I mean, how? You need to tell me how.
I get something out of my satchel.
There's nothing in there but medicine and drugs.
Oh, okay. Then I guess I can't kill him.
I mean, you could try and attack him barehanded.
I mean, taking your medicine made you change.
Mom, he's getting very close to you.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Well, I guess I'm going to lay down and hide. What? I don't want to get killed. You just asked me what I'm gonna do.
He sees you.
Oh, he sees me. Well, then I'm just dead. I'm gonna run. Run like a deer.
Okay. Well,
I'm running like a deer.
you're gonna run like a deer, but you're a human.
Oh, but I'm running like a human that runs like a deer. Because I remember being a deer, so I'm running as fast as I can.
He's coming up to you. Oh, I just lay down and hide.
That's what deer
I don't pay attention very good. I
Um,
don't listen to anything Bret says.
so you run away, and he is on your tail.
Okay.
Mom, you're just running for your life, right? Okay, so you're definitely faster than the trapper. However, after a few moments of running here, Jesus Christ, chill the fuck out.
Yeah?
My God, that was terrible.
What?
It was some terrible breathing in the background there. Trapper had he's having some hay fever is what it was. Clearly he's not used to the springtime. But after a few moments of giving you chase, he is speeding up. It's what's called in the Dead by Daylight world, Mom, bloodlust. He is getting faster. You will not be able to outrun him for much longer. Around you, you see more trees, more forest, just the occasional boulder here or there. What would you like to do?
Hide.
Hide. How? Can you tell me how you would
can't
do
hide.
that?
You rolled a 1. There's no hiding.
Okay, you absolutely can't hide. Whatever you were going to try, you're not going to be able to do. That's really unfortunate. In fact, Cody, I don't need a death card for this because, in fact, you step into one of the trapper's bear traps that he set up.
Why is that? How do I get that?
Because you rolled a 1. You rolled a 1.
I didn't roll a 1. Cody rolled a 1.
I did.
I mean, that's fair, but she
rolled a 26.
That's not possible, Mom. I appreciate your integrity, however.
Okay, so what's my options?
I
turn around and fight him.
While there's a bear trap around your leg?
Oh, I forgot about the bear trap. Well, I can't do anything. So my best bet was probably just try to kill myself.
What?
And end it off. Well, how am I going to get out of a bear trap, Bret?
I mean, you could reach down and try to disarm the trap.
Oh, I can gnaw off my leg.
Which of those
do you
do
think
you want
you
me
have
to roll
time
for?
to not? You think you have time to not? Okay, Mom. Whatever you want to do, tell us what you want to do.
Which of those do you want me
Okay.
to roll for?
There's nothing I can do. I'm stuck in a bear trap. I'm not strong enough to open it.
You don't know that,
How do I not know that?
Mom. It's not real life.
You want to try and take off the bear trap?
Yes.
Jesus.
No, she did not.
Oh, damn it.
That was a 1.
So
Keep rolling 1s.
Cody, why are you trying to kill my mom?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
I'm dead, son. I'm sorry.
trap-
The guy
Show's
he's
over, I'm
got
dead.
to-
Well, I'm rolling for the trapper, and
What did he get? A 22?
he actually rolled really low. He actually stepped in another one of his own bear traps, and now he's stuck as well.
So we're looking at each other stuck in bear traps.
Correct. However, he is going to begin immediately disarming the bear trap from around his ankle. He does He does not wince in pain. He does not scream. He shows no sign of agony whatsoever. This is like just another day on the old grind for him.
So what do you want to do?
What do I want to do?
Yeah, Mom, what do you want to do?
See, I want to get out of the bear trap.
Okay, you want to try again? 10?
10.
So I'm watching him, and I'll do what he does.
Okay.
Because you don't need a
because
key to
that's a
get out
10.
of the bear trap. You
No,
just
no.
have to press that thing in the middle, and then
I don't think that's how that works. Usually when you step on the thing in the middle, that's what causes the bear trap to engage. You
Right,
actually
and
need to pry
pull
the
it.
teeth. You need to pry the teeth back down, reset the middle piece, and then you free yourself. But I'll give it to you a 10, and you're choosing to watch how he's taking it off. You then learn how to take yours off, and while you're both doing, you both basically free yourselves at the same time. However, now, Mom, you are injured. What would you like to do?
Crawl away.
Well, you're not prone. I mean, you could hobble. You don't have
I'll
to crawl.
hobble away.
3.
Dang, just shoot me already.
I'm sorry.
I'm
My
just
rolls are
gonna run
so
straight
bad.
into the trapper. I'll just run straight into him.
With a
Because
3,
surprise, because you can surprise your killer by instead of running, you run up to him. Then I'll disarm him. Then I'll eat some grass and turn into a deer.
okay,
and
hold on.
get-
Whoa. You can't do 50 things in a row, Mom. You just can't.
Up here I can.
No, you can't, Mom. You can't dictate the success of all like 30 of these things that you said. You have to let us tell you if they succeed or not. So you're gonna
Okay.
hobble up to the trapper with a 7 and try and disarm him. How exactly would you go about surprising and disarming the trapper?
Like I would hide behind a tree and then surprise him and then try to grab.
It's not gonna work. You guys are mere meters apart and just freed yourselves from bear traps. You're unable to hide at this
I
point.
am gonna make a comment here that I am very proud that you used meters.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm trying to not get yelled at anymore than I already
Thank
have
you.
been.
Thank you.
Mom,
What?
how about this? We'll just...
I mean,
Okay.
I don't know what you want me to check. I
You
don't know how to get out.
hobble up to the trapper and you use dead hard. The trapper swings his machete at you and you successfully absorb the blow from the machete and get a momentary speed boost. What would you like to do with that?
Grab the machete and chop his head off.
No.
No, I don't want to do that.
That's not
That'd be
something
the
that you'd
worst
be
thing
able to
ever.
do. You could try
can't do
Why
to...
can't she do that?
She could try to wrestle it from him. She can't just grab it from him and then
Okay.
chop his head off.
I'm gonna try and take it from
That's
him.
2 actions. I mean, you could try. Keep in mind, the
Okay.
trapper is
Oh,
like
okay,
6'5", 250 pounds of muscle.
But if she gets the machete, that works. So she's gonna try and take it.
If she can
Okay,
get...
I'm gonna try and take the machete.
19.
You successfully wrestle somehow, despite your weakened state, being a small Pacific Asian woman.
She took
We are
the
firemen.
Wrestle the machete away from the trapper. Why didn't anybody else in Dead by Daylight think of that?
Because
And
y'all
so
busy running. Y'all
now
busy.
you have a machete. The trapper is looking at you, but he doesn't care. Like, he doesn't even like remotely care at all.
Right, he's not scared of me.
No, he's still coming for. He's gonna lunge towards you immediately, and he is gonna lunge at you with both arms and completely and totally miss. He will then fall down to the ground. What would
And
you
she
like to
gotta
do, Mom?
Oh.
But she's got to say what she wants to do first, Cody.
Okay, well I have the roll for it. So
Okay, Mom,
He falls to the ground and I
she got a 17.
and you what,
chop
Mom?
him.
You chop him.
Cut him.
Chop him where?
His head, you got.
The machete, you successfully, I should say, chop down over the back of his head while he's prone. The machete just sticks right into his thick skull.
Lodges.
Blood
Lodges.
starts like this dirty, blackish blood just starts oozing from around the blade. However, the trapper, I mean, grunts in pain. He's clearly hurt, but he's still starting to get back up. But noticeably slowed. What would you like to do? It's going to take him at least another action to get back up.
Put my foot on his head and dislodge the machete.
Cody, what'd you get? 18?
18.
Trapper got a nat 1. So you managed to successfully, using the force of your, I'm assuming, good foot. I really should have been disadvantaged since you're already hobbled. and you dislodge the machete.
Well, I'm
This
running on
will-
adrenaline right now.
Oh, you have the perk adrenaline and dead hard. You're such a meta perk user. So you dislodge the machete, and in doing so, managed to shove the trapper down to the ground again momentarily. He's still going to try and get up. Black blood just spurts.
I have a better idea.
Sprays over your body. I've already said it. It's already done. What would you like to do now that you have the machete again, Mom?
I'm gonna chop off his leg.
You can try.
Go ahead and roll, Cody. Give me a high number.
16.
Woo! Now he's just one-legged. Then I'm gonna
Incorrect.
put an eye patch on him. and then he'll be
Incorrect.
okay.
Incorrect. Because
What do you mean?
the trapper also rolled a 16. So the trapper is going to try to roll out of the way and dodge this.
Uh-huh.
This will make it to where he's unable to get up in the next turn, since he's now taking a rolling motion to get out of the way. However, you are successful in slashing his leg. It is not severed. He rolls out of the way, and then he's going to start to try and get up again. Mom, you still have a thing. You could do something again if you want to, because he's still just trying to get up this whole time.
I would like to try to run and hide. Or run.
Run and hide. Okay, Cody.
10.
You managed to get, I don't know, 20 meters from him and break line of sight
20.
using some trees. By the time he's able to stand up and start following your blood trail. Don't forget, you're bleeding. He is also kind of limping, like very noticeably, like stiff-legging it. And you can't tell, but he's probably pretty angry. Do you still have his machete?
Yes.
Okay.
She's not letting that go.
So now you're attempting to hide. Cody, give me a stealth check for Mom.
6.
Ooh. No, he's going to be able to follow the blood straight to you, Mom. And in fact, you can tell he's getting much closer to you.
Wait, was I hiding?
You were.
Oh, no, I was escaping. Now I'm going to hide.
You said run and hide, so I assumed you
Oh.
ran and then went behind a tree or a rock or something. But it doesn't matter. He's able to
It
follow.
does matter because he's just following my trail. He still doesn't know where I'm at.
So you're going to continue to run.
No, I'm going to surprise him.
Well, you
Roll
didn't
it,
say
Cody.
that. You're going to surprise him how? You got to tell me how you're going to do that. You can't just go...
Stand behind a tree.
Are you going to throw him a birthday party?
I'm going to stand behind a tree.
Okay, and?
And then I'm going to hit him again, but this time low. Maybe in the, down low.
In the down low.
11 on the tree. 8 on the hit.
Yeah, Mom, you're going to swing, but the blood loss is starting to get to you. He easily kind of sidesteps it, and it whooshes past him. He's going to try and wrestle his machete back.
And
He absolutely does. He using one hand, he grabs the machete after you had swung it, and then using his other hand, he just pushes you away, seemingly effortlessly. He's a huge, strong man, and now he has his machete again, and he's flung you back a few feet away from him. Now's a good time to probably run again.
nope, I'm standing my ground.
Oh, okay. Well, let's not forget, Mom. Well, hang on a second. Let's see if you remember. All right, Mom. So the only thing on you is your satchel of drugs.
Which is awesome. I've taken
Yep.
a few.
You have an injured lower leg from the trap.
But that's my weak leg. It's not my strong leg.
Right, that's your weak leg. But I mean, what I'm getting at is that it's affected your overall
There's no such thing as a weak.
mobility. What, Mom?
There's no such thing as a weak and strong leg, son.
Okay, Mom. I guess if one leg has been in a bear trap, I would think that would be the weak leg, and the uninjured leg would be the strong head, but that's just me.
What else?
That's it. You got drugs. You got
Okay,
drugs
I'm
and a
gonna-
hurt leg, and you're standing
So
your
I'm
ground.
on the ground and he's approaching me, right?
Yeah, and he's got his machete back.
And he's got his machete back. So there's no hope for me.
I didn't say that.
So I'm gonna take my drugs. I'm gonna take drugs and be instant heal.
No, you don't get to say what the drugs do. How dare you?
Why? Because I don't know what they do.
Correct. Why would they just like Mom? If you just took a bunch of drugs in a pharmacy and just expect to be healed, I don't think it would go very well for you.
I mean, in her
First of all,
defense,
it's not
she
from
took.
a pharmacy. It's from the meadow, and I took it, and I can see it's healing me and making me feel stronger.
No, you do not get to decide what the drugs do. The dice do. Cody.
Okay, roll the
To be fair, she did take the drugs earlier, and it turned her into a human.
That's
from
because
a deer.
the dice she rolled extraordinarily well. Otherwise, it wouldn't have done that.
5.
5. Let me look up what 5 is. Oh no. Mom, you are starting to feel a sense of euphoria, and you've begun to slowly start to hallucinate.
Sweet.
You're at a beach. You're at a sunny beach. There's like hot cabana boys with fruity mixed drinks all around, an infinity pool. And there's one cabana boy that is about 6'5", 250 pounds, and he's coming straight for you with what appears to be a one of those, I don't know, what do you call those things that they have in lifeguard duty? The orange floaty things. He's got one of those in his hand, and he's coming.
If I'm hallucinating, son, that means I'm on my deathbed and I've accepted my death.
No, because you don't know that you're hallucinating, Mom.
Yes, have you not seen all the horror movies ever made about
Mom,
that?
you're hallucinating.
The Descent?
Mom, if you're hallucinating, you don't know that you're hallucinating.
That's right. So I mean,
I forgot. Mom doesn't know how to not metagame. I forgot about that.
I don't know how to do that.
Correct.
I told you that before I came here.
And also, in addition to hallucinating and feeling an intense wave of euphoria, you are now addicted to the drugs.
Oh, sweet.
I'll give you one more action here.
Okay.
As the strapping, beautiful, muscular man comes towards you. No.
Does it give me extra energy?
No, it does exactly what I said it did. It gives you hallucinations and euphoria, and you're now addicted to them.
Does it turn me back to a deer?
No. It does exactly what I just said and nothing else.
Well, how can it do that and then before it did something else?
Because it's filled with a drug that cures cancer and then other drugs that do other things too.
Oh,
it's
there
like
was
a grab bag.
Oh, I didn't know that.
There's a lot of different stuff in there.
Okay. What's your question? Well, you were talking so long, I forgot what you were asking me.
I said I'm giving you one more action before the strapping lifeguard cabana boy man, the big 6'5", 250-pound one with the lifeguard thingy, comes up to you.
But he's really the trapper, huh?
I mean, you don't know that, but but yes, that is correct.
So what am I supposed to be doing? I guess I'm gonna take a drink from the cabana boy.
You mean just any of the passing cabana boys? Or
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. I'm in a hallucination. I don't know any.
Roll some dice.
I'm in the beach. Give me a drink.
19.
So what happened, Mom, is you took
I was
a drink.
really at the beach.
No, you weren't. You took a drink of what you thought was a drink from a cabana boy and downed it all in one gulp, but actually what it was the entire contents of your satchel. Cody, give me like 3 more rolls, please.
That's funny.
7, 17, 8.
19, 17, 7, and 8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, give me 1 second here. You two do girl stuff for a second.
Girl stuff?
What? I don't even know what girl stuff is.
Like, be chatty Cathy.
Let's talk about your puppy. What's her name?
Her name is Stella. She is a 5-month-old Australian Shepherd.
Nice.
She is a very good girl. And she had puppy class yesterday. And in the first few puppy classes, this was her 3rd one. In the first 2 puppy classes, she was used as a bad example because she pulls a lot. She's very easy to get excited, and when she gets excited, she doesn't do what she's supposed to do. She jumps and jumps on people and stuff like that, and so it's really easy for them to get her to do bad things.
Don't pick her.
No, it's good because then they like show. They also show. They'll like make her do that, and then they'll show me how to stop her from doing
Correct.
that. So it's fine. And then this last week, she was picked to show another like trick that we were supposed to be working on, and she did very good. And when she was given back, the woman said she did very good because she didn't jump up anymore, and she didn't pull on the leash. She was very attentive. She just sat and looked and waited. It was very good.
They're very smart breed.
Yeah.
Fantastic. So, Mom, the first thing that happens to you is your hallucinations change from cabana boys. They grow wings and they start to fly away. There are floating eyeballs that are starting to appear around you. The clouds are now just like, it's like floating gravy. Like the horizons are multicolored. Like nothing makes sense at this point anymore. However, you do see in the distance a vision of yourself standing triumphantly with a mixed drink in your hand. The next effect that happens.
Oh, here it is.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, that's not cool. Your sweat? No, man, this sucks. Your sweat? Oh, this is horrible. Your sweat now has pheromones in it that make men go crazy in bed.
See you in bed, Trapper.
Jesus. It makes people more selfish and straightforward in addition to being attracted to you. And on males, it makes them become aroused and extra horny.
Ooh, you said that to your mother.
Stop, I hate it. While mildly improving their physical skills.
So what's the Trapper up to now?
I fucking hate this.
Besides up to my
I hate
boobies.
this show. The next effect you get.
Trapper.
Just blowing past it. The next effect you get, let's see. You get your hallucinations become even more intense. The flighted cabana boys now have turned into just massive balls of serpents that are on fire. Volcanoes are erupting from the sky, like facing the wrong way and pouring not lava, but instead like fruit punch or something fruity, like it's just kind of sticky and gross. But then they quickly turn into like they go from this level of intensity to a completely reverse course, and they all kind of fade away, and then like the grass grows and flowers bloom, and there's happy little bushes everywhere and trees and beautiful butterflies.
Just like how the story started.
Yeah, exactly. It's because the hallucinations have become beautiful at this point.
Awesome.
Because I'm dead.
And also, you've severely damaged your liver at this point. Possibly past the point of recovery. And lastly, the last effect makes you hyper intelligent.
It's like a god.
And it may or may not invoke the wrath of an archfey.
I don't know what that.
That's like the king or queen of fairies. Let's find
I
out.
don't think it's a king or queen. An arch. So like think of like an archangel. It's like it's like a higher form of angel.
But a fairy.
But a fairy.
Same
It's not like the king or the queen, but it's like a higher
archfey. Let's find out. Let's see who is correct. Archfays are beings who gained nearly godlike powers and established a position of preeminence among Fey kind. Each archfey had a unique appearance and set of abilities, most controlled by a portion of Feywild, and had self-proclaimed titles.
Did you say I turned into that?
No.
You might have an enemy.
You might make a serious enemy. All right, Mom. So all these effects have happened to you.
No, wait. What, are archfey kings and queens?
I think we were both correct.
Yeah.
They are beings who gain nearly godlike powers, who have established a position of preeminence among their kind. With
so why is there a
titles.
specific archfey who is a queen?
I'm just assuming.
Okay.
Oh, here you go. Notable archfey: Baba Yaga, clearly. Oberon. Titania. You guys don't know these names.
I know Baba Yaga.
I mean, Zibelina is a ruler and the patron of something.
So-
Veranestra is an oak princess, so I mean that's royalty.
Artagon is a courtless one. He doesn't have a court. One of
Titania
them
is
a
the
matriarch
queen.
of the Sealy
Is
court.
the queen. So yeah, not exclusive to royalty, but it seems like that, you know.
Okay. You
So
can
I made
continue
him an enemy.
I think we're both right.
Possibly.
We'll see. Mom, all of these
Yeah.
effects have happened to you, and the trapper is upon thee. What would you like to do?
He's on me because he's attracted to me.
I hate this so much.
So I don't know what you mean by on me. I mean, he is all over me. I need for him to just back.
Damn it.
But now he's melting because I'm on drugs, right?
Yeah. On the world around you gets real fuzzy and woozy and wavy. And then you come off of your high with a massive headache, but
Okay.
you're lounging upon just a spring meadow. Your leg has been tended to. There's like, you know, some cloth and some medicine on there, so your leg is feeling much, much better. And next to you, cradling you in his arms, is the smitten trapper.
Covered in blood.
You're both
He's saying-
covered in blood, and you've both
He's gurgling, I love you.
to have
Or-
run afoul of an archfey who curses you both, and you both begin
Work
to turn-
together.
You both are turned into deer.
Aww.
Oh. And we do it deer
In
Son,
simulation,
son, do we do deer style?
Momputer, put this test subject into the never bring back again file, please.
No, I want to see their deer love.
No,
Deer oh, Brett, you would be the deer baby.
I'm telling
No,
dear
you're-
dad.
Brett is Bambi. Oh my god.
Oh, and then there was an actual funter. I say. Oh, that's Froghorn Leghorn. What does Elmer Fudd say? Very, very
He's all
quiet.
rabbit.
I'm hunting Brett, and then he shoots me in the face, and I died. The end. And
You
folks,
better stop saying that.
happy Easter, folks. Hope you enjoyed this episode. I know I didn't. If you liked it, consider following us on Twitter.
You,
Let's Die Pod. Patreon.com/poddog, all that fun shit.
you probably didn't like it when you had to say your mom
Codey.
attracted to male people.
Follow Cody
that is when he
on
stopped,
the
yeah.
Twitter. Is that right, Cody?
Yeah, but your mom's attracted people. I
The
mean, you're
Twitter
proof of
at
that,
Codey
so-
I
Mathis.
am a fan favorite, Brett. I am a fan
At
favorite.
Cody
Yeah.
Mathis. Mom, welcome back to the show. It's been over 2 years since we've had you on there, and it'll be another 2 years yet since we have you
No,
back.
isn't she on the
Uh,
next episode?
Yes.
Nope.
And the one after that.
Mom, is there anything you'd like to say before we let you go? No? Fantastic.
I just
Moving
want to say
on.
congratulations. I love your podcast. You guys are doing a great job, and I need everyone to listen to you guys
Congratulations. Okay. Thanks.
for
Mom.
having a successful podcast.
Well, sure. We'll see.
Do I have to spell it out?
Yes, I don't know how to spell mother. You've made that abundantly clear. I didn't do well in school.
Spell abundantly.
ABUNDUNANTLY.
No, you spelled it wrong.
That's
Okay.
exactly correct, son. You are perfect.
Thanks,
You're perfect,
Mom.
Mom.
Thanks, Mom. You hear that, Cody? And don't forget, if we're all gonna die, just kill me now. Bye,
Let's
everybody.
Die together.
Love you guys. Bye.
Bye, Mom.
Bye. Bye, Brett. Oh. Can I go?
Yeah, you can go.
It's clearly the music's playing, and she's like, "Can I leave? Can I go?" Like,
Oh, I stopped recording. I can't hear the music or anything, by the way.
oh no.
Yeah, it's
All
with-
of your sounds, like the whole, like I think there were a couple times where I think you were doing things and I couldn't hear it.
Oh, I've been playing sounds Why didn't anybody say anything to me?
I don't know how this show goes.
No one said anything. You're like, it looked like you were trying to play sounds the whole time and just nothing was working. And
I mean, at one point, I said I was like, "There's nothing."
I'm sitting here manning the
hear
soundboard
anything.
this whole time, and you guys
Yeah,
are
there
just
was
like, "Oh,
nothing.
fuck Brett, fuck the show." Well,
No, we could see you were busy doing something.
I'm busy making sounds for the Star Show that y'all can't fucking hear.
It doesn't matter, son, because it still went the way you wanted it to. There, I
we
hear it now.
go.
Hey, Brett, I hear the music now.
This show is brought to you by Pod Dog, the one-stop shop for all your Pokemon After Dark ride, Jaws Breakers, Let's Die, and Watchers of the Stuff needs. If you liked it, consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/poddog or visit the link tree in the description for our Discord, Twitch handles, and socials. Pod Dog Productions. We had to keep track of all this stuff somehow. By the way, are you going to eat that? I'm starving. This is the worst Easter ever.
Love you, Brett. Good night.
Nice.